So, a message from the AIPC president, which I suppose would be me, Abu Taif. Um, you know, having fun is important. Yeah, having fun is important. It's just the type of fun that you have that could could decide whether it was the right type of fun or not. But having fun is definitely important. Laughter is important. Joy is important, and I think that's really the overall thing. Is that joy is important, and having fun is still important, but joy is important. And we oftentimes I think a lot of us really believe that we need others to feel joy. We definitely need others to feel the best version of joy, but we do not need others to feel joy. I think the fact that we exist in itself, in the health and form that we exist in itself, could be a cause for joy. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I mean, because so long as you're alive, you have an opportunity, right? You have a chance. I was actually, I saw something interesting. I don't know how true it is, but it was definitely interesting. So I'm not trying to get political or anything like that, which I will get political down the road, but not right now. Um, but I saw something about Bad Bunny. So, and I don't know how true this is, but it's just something that I saw. And apparently, 10 years ago, he was working. I think I saw a picture of a cash register or something like that. And so, in 10 years, that guy went from that, if the story is true, if it's true, that guy went from 10 years ago from being, working there doing that to putting on a show and on what is this thing called, Super Bowl. Yeah, I used to play football. For those of you who are listening, I used to play football, and I loved football. I really really enjoyed football. That was one of my favorite moments of my life, as being on the field. Probably that's probably pretty accurate. Yeah, and not that it doesn't necessarily. And by the way, when I say played football, yeah, I did play with pads and helmet and stuff like that. But the football that I enjoyed was like the backyard football. That's the football I really enjoyed. Like, on the road football inside the neighborhoods, of course, which still does bad. But yeah, that's the football that I enjoyed. But anyways, this guy, he is doing the halftime show on the Super Bowl. In 10 years from that to that is a drastic change. And so when I say that the fact that you exist is reason enough for your own joy, if for whatever reason you are not most satisfied with yourself, realize that it can change, and as a matter of fact, it will change. Every second that passes, there's a change that happens. And really, it's up to you to decide what energy moves forward. You move forward, and I mean, I'm sure if you ask Bad Bunny, during that time, what were you doing? He would say he was busting his butt, trying to figure out how to get to where he is now while working there. So, you know, I think I think I think we definitely need others to feel maximum joy, because I don't think we're meant to be like isolated, like individually. Like, people aren't supposed to be isolated. It just doesn't seem like it's part of our design to be isolated, and so we do need others. And so I think the greatest joy is when we have others. Of course, there's so many disclosures to this of who those others are and X, Y, and Z. But anyways, but I think it's still possible to feel joy within yourself, from yourself. So feel that joy, and I think having fun is okay, and should be. like we should have fun, you know, like one of my other favorite times of my life is when I'm laughing, probably. Yeah, like that's probably my, yeah, another one of my favorite, and I have other favorites too. I can't list them all, but yeah, yeah, those two are definitely, you know, two good ones. But anyways, AIPC president, that's my message to you guys.